Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on another motivating cleaning video. Also, just a heads up, there's an insane thunderstorm going on right now while I'm doing this voiceover. So just a warning, you might hear some thunder in the background because it has been very intense. But anyway, today we're doing some deep cleaning, something that I have not done in a long time. We are going to be cleaning underneath the couch. And while we're at it, we are taking all the couch cushions off and putting them in the wash. We do it in two loads. We do like the top cushion covers and then we do the seat cushion covers. So I'm headed up right now to do the first load and Alex is moving the couch for me. And look at this. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much stuff we found underneath of this couch. I can't like sweep under here because the couch doesn't have like actual legs, but there's just enough space between the couch and the floor that stuff can slide down here. But then like you don't realize it because you can't actually look underneath of it because as you can see, it sits very, very low to the ground. So I came down here and I was like, oh my gosh, we found toys that had been missing. We found books that had been missing. We found I don't even know how many goldfish. We found Jonah's toothbrush that went missing a long time ago, and obviously we bought him another one. But yeah, so Alex is picking up all of the non-food or like non-trash items, and then I'm picking up like all the food and all of the trash. And now I am sweeping. There's also a lot of sand. We have a sandbox outside. I'm sure a lot of you can relate that floors get very sandy in the house during the summer, but that is okay. And then I'm going to work on mopping after I do a quick little vacuum. I'm just using like the little spray squirt mop thing, which honestly doesn't do like a super good job of deep cleaning, but I didn't want to do a bucket and get all of that ready just for this small little space. So I just used this and there were some sticky spots. I don't even know what it was, but Alex ended up having to take over for me because I was not strong enough to scrub all of these off. So we were working on that while the kids were napping. We filmed this on Sunday, and then this is later whenever Eva's already asleep and Alex was trying to get Jonah to go down. I don't know if any of you have a 3-year-old, but he's just kind of like in this phase where he just, I mean, it's been like this for a few months now. He just wants us to like sit in his room until he falls asleep because he's scared of the dark, even though we have a nightlight for him. And then if we leave, he gets really upset. And so oh man, I really miss the days where we could just like lay him down and walk out of his room, but we haven't had that for a while. So anyway, now I am going to do the second load of the cushion covers and now I'm going to vacuum inside of this. I do this pretty often. We have a no snack rule on the couch. The kids have like their little Pottery Barn chairs and we call them their snack chairs, and that's where they have to sit and eat their snacks if they're gonna be in the living room. So I don't know how many crumbs, I don't know how so many crumbs still get on this couch, but I don't know, maybe it's from me. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the couch back together because it does take, I air dry the cushion covers because I don't wanna risk them shrinking. So that does take a while. So I know like we're not gonna get the couch put back together on this night. And so if we wanna like sit on the couch and watch TV or something, we're just gonna have to do it without the cushion covers. So now I am moving into the half bath and I'm just going to do a very quick clean in here of the mirror and the sink and the toilet. And the sink, or not the sink, the toilet was so gross. I clean it like pretty frequently, like once a week, but with toddlers, I feel like I just need to clean it every single day or else it's just gonna be disgusting. Also, I am getting very close to hitting 800 subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't already. If you watch my videos and you enjoy my content and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I would love to hit 1,000. That is like my main goal, but I'm doing little mini goals up until I get to 1,000. So please help me get to 800. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the kitchen, and I know this sounds silly, but I was really enjoying myself here. Jonah was asleep at this point. Alex ran out to run an errand, so I had the house completely to myself. It was quiet, and I was just like by myself cleaning, I don't know, it sounds silly, but like by the end of the kitchen being clean, I mean, there's no better feeling in the world than a clean kitchen, right? And you'll see like I lit a candle and the kitchen just feels extra clean if I light a candle. So yeah, it has just been like go, 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 go. I don't know. This month has just been so busy. Alex and I took our first ever trip without the kids. We went to Austin for a few days and then we came back and we had kind of a nightmare on our drive home. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would know about that. So we did drive. We live in Kansas City if you're new here. So it's like almost 11 hours to Austin, but we did want to drive because for one, it's just a lot less expensive and flying is just more of a hassle and you have to be a lot more careful about what you bring and then you have to get a rental car. And so we just decided to drive, and after you have kids, like if you don't have your kids with you, nothing feels as hard anymore, if that makes sense. Like before having kids, an 11-hour drive might seem like a lot, but now we're like, oh, well, we don't have the kids with us, so we can do anything. So on the way back, we were going to try and make it back to our house before the kids' bedtime so we could see them, because obviously we really missed them. So we were like up really early. We're going to try and, you know, with stops, it's like 12 hours. So we were trying to leave at like 6 a.m. and then we got a flat tire leaving Austin. Thankfully it didn't happen like in a small town in Oklahoma or something where we like didn't have, I mean, I know we could have like called our insurance, but we had to wait until like 8:30 for somewhere to open, and then we had to find someone to get us in. Alex had to call several places because, you know, you typically can't just like call and then say, hey, I need to come in right now this second for an emergency tire change. But we did find a Mazda dealership that was really, really nice. And Alex told them, like, we're trying to road trip back to Kansas City today. Is there any way you can get us in? And they're like, yeah, come on in. So we were very thankful for that. But we did not leave Austin until like 11:45 in the morning. So we did not make it back home until after midnight. We were exhausted. And my kids were staying at my mom and my stepdad's house, and they were going to drive them back up to our house. We were supposed to come home on a Tuesday, so they're going to drive them back up Tuesday night. But then they ended up just staying there the next day. So then we went and got them Wednesday morning. And then Jonah's birthday was on Thursday, and then his party was the next Saturday. So it just kind of felt like it was a lot coming back from a trip and then going into all of that. But anyway, we were very thankful to take that trip. It was much needed. And now it is the next day. We were just putting the cushion covers back on. And by we, I mean Alex's. This is like a full-blown workout to do this. I honestly don't think I could do this if my life depended on it. So this is his job. He always does it. So I'm just going to stand by and direct if needed, piddle around. That is my job. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in a few days. Bye.